What's good, fam? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boss, man. And we are live watching the Manchester United versus West Ham game live from the London Stadium. West Ham at home, United are away. United are looking for their fifth straight win. West Ham also a team in form. I think they have 3 or 4 wins in the last five. I need to confirm that. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. The big question on everybody's lips: can United try and cut his hair today? We will find out soon enough. Sorry for being late. Started this 8 minutes in. It's a work day and a school day, so life is happening. Thankfully, we didn't miss much. Let's jump right in. Same lineup as the last game, which is that's the kind of consistency you want. Bruno, is he offside? Yeah, he's offside. Seems like he could have been on in that one. Okay, believe it or not, we have to still run our lineup for today. Yeah, previous game was a draw at Old Trafford. Foul on Maguire. Somerville is somebody that we should be scared of today. All right, so Lemon starts in goal again, still seeking his first clean sheet away from home for United. But yeah, his calm and steady presence for us at the back. Diogo Dalot right back, Harry Maguire and Lisandro center backs, and Luke Shaw left back. And we have Casemiro and Kobe Mino running the midfield like they did or they've been doing for the past 4 games, very impressively. CDM both ways. And then Ahmad on the right attacking midfield, Bruno Fernandes center attacking midfield, and Matheus Cunha, who has started the last 2 games in the absence of Dorgu in left attacking midfield. Brian Mbuemo playing up front for Manchester United today in attack. West Ham are having the better of the exchanges at the moment. Malik Diouf with the cross. Dalo out. Mbuemo to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw to Casemiro. Mavropanos cuts it back to his goalkeeper. Yeah, what did you do? Did you glitch out my sound alerts? My sound alert is like it's glitched out. It's playing the same song. Help me the statement on the Reddit page that's saying that they will fix the remove shots will take some time, so there's no update for now. Okay, so that means they didn't drop any update today like they said they would. Foul on Luke Shaw. That means they didn't drop any updates now. Nothing for us. Just keep playing and enjoying it the way it is. Hope for the best. Chivista, how you doing, man? What's up? Are we getting 5 wins in a row? Are we getting 5 wins in a row? Remote shots. I think he meant long shots. I think Jay meant to say long shots. Is he onside? Think he's offside. Captain by Cunha. Cunha gives the ball away. The problem with playing Cunha as a left attacking midfield is that he's a drifter like Bruno, so it feels like both of them are playing in each other's position. But when you're playing Dog, you know, okay, he's going to stick himself to the left. Just like Cunha went missing in the first half of that last game. My boy needs a haircut. Yes, United. You know the funny thing? I feel like the whole corner kick for United. I feel like the whole angle of him, I don't want to play down his success or what he has achieved from just a very little idea. But I feel like it's putting more pressure on everybody and on the team. Do you know, minus him? I feel like this match would have been more, would have, people would have been more relaxed. But there's so much riding on this match now. Anybody you talk to, anybody that speaks about the match, next thing they're saying is he has to cut his hair. He has to. And I'm like, can you guys just calm down? Let this pressure not transfer to the players, please. Let them play their game and win in peace. Because we keep on making it look like it's all about getting 5 wins. Is all about him cutting the hair. That's not what it's about. It's about us getting the win and pushing for second or third. Again, like I said, I don't want to look down on what he has achieved because it's a big deal. You know, one little idea has turned into a brand. So big shout out to him. But at the same time, no pressure on the team, please. Whether he cuts his hair or not doesn't concern me. I just want us to win. Owen is fast. Oh, free kick for them. West Ham playing football around us. So somebody should stop this nonsense that they're doing. Football. Fernandez, Cunha to Dalo. Dalo to Ahmad, but it's too heavy. Too heavy. Dalo, what kind of pass was that now? All right, look showing on the left, but nobody in the box. Weak pass. Cleared out for a corner kick. Oh, cleared off the line. Good corner kick there. Wan Bissaka saved the day. Too long, isn't it? Too long. Where am I watching? Peacock. Wan Bissaka, please, this is not the day that you need to show that you're a baller. We know you're a baller. Please don't show it today. You know, games like this is when Bissaka wants to kill himself and die on the line, like he did at the Old Trafford game. Just relax. Let us take our 3 points in peace. Don't come and start playing like you're trying to win the Ballon d'Or in one game. Today he wants to show his electric pace and Spider-Man tackles. Due for the long clearance to Somerville, Dalot tackles him, balls out for throwing. But Bruno Fernandez almost slipped in Casemiro here. And Disasi saved the day with a tackle. TV star, I was asking, I don't know whether I think Jay has run away. Can you hear that sound alert? Luke Shaw on the cross. Can he get a good one in? Okay. It's still playing on my computer. I think Jay played it so much, the thing glitched out. I just turned it off so you guys can't hear it. Can you hear it now? Wan Bissaka on the right. Somebody stop that cross. He whips it in. Out by Dallo. Diouf retrieves to Shushek. I don't like how threatening West Ham is beginning to look. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like we're pinned in our half. Somerville is scary, yes. I'm worried about that left wing, him against Dalot. He already got one shot off earlier. Mbemo on the left. We don't have anybody in the box the way we're playing. Mm. Kenya, can you find the pass? Finds Bruno. Amada on the right. I feel like whenever we have possession, they fall back into a very defensive formation that we're struggling to find space, and then we don't have anybody in the box. Like Mbeumo is coming out to the wing to play. We have to be patient with this one. This is looking like a game where a set piece might be the opener. Then we also need to be careful for them on the counter with Somerville. See what I said? Hmm. We almost had that moment of a counter attack now. Martinez lost the ball. Luckily, he went to throw in. Yeah, true. They don't know how to break through. Yeah, they're finding it difficult to break through the West Ham defense. So it's one of two things. We need to actually hit them on the counter quick when they're attacking us. If we can hit them quick on the counter or get it from a set piece, because the way they are defending, bro, there's no space anywhere. West Ham should not throw a monkey wrench in our socket. To please lay down and collect your 3 goals. See, this formation looks weird. Cunha is the man who's up front. Mbuemo is on the left. But if Cunha is the false striker, he's never in the box. So it gives us limited options even when we're trying to cross the ball. Oga chased the ball. The ball didn't go out. This Dalo is a fool. Oh. We're struggling to get out of our own half now. Why is this game feeling like it's all of a sudden it's harder than the Tottenham game? West Ham are playing some good football. They might need to bring in Sesko or Zexi. Yeah, that won't be this half. Definitely second half. But I feel like Cunha and Bruno is difficult to play them both together because they're doing almost the same thing. They need an out and out striker. West Ham knocking the ball around nicely, trying to pull United out. Good football. They have Somerville now free. He's going to try and cut in. Good tackle, Harry Maguire. Goal kick. Wan-Bissaka needs to return to his United form. Is it I mean, he wasn't bad at United. When you say United form, you mean the bad parts of the United form or the good part? Because he had his good days, so let's be honest. He had his good days. I actually didn't want him to leave when he left. I was one of the people that didn't want him to leave. Some people were okay with him leaving, but I actually didn't want him to leave. I know he's not a good attacking defender. He's not a good attacking wing back, but he's a very good defensive wing back. The bad parts. Since he's been at West Ham players, West Ham fans actually like him. They say he's been playing well. I loved him. I actually really liked him. Defensively, one of the best in the league. But attack wise, yes, he can be found wanting, honestly, when we're trying to attack. He's not the best at crosses. But funny enough, he goes to West Ham and he's actually, I don't want him to be United versus PSG form. The guy, whenever he sees United, he plays well. Last game against United, he cleared the ball off the line twice. Today, he has already cleared the ball off the line once. Luke Shaw almost scored from a corner kick. He cleared the ball off the line. Waste, waste, wasted long pass from Fernandez. Should have been more patience there. Mbemo is playing left wing. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what. Maybe it's a Carrick plan, but Mbemo has been more on the left wing than in attack. That's why we don't seem to have anybody in the box. Mbemo is playing on the left wing in this game. Yeah, Sesko is warming up. Me that I used to think he was better than Reece James. Reece James is Reece James is a better midfielder than he is a right back. If you ask me, to be honest, I don't think he's a wonderful right back. You know, but Chelsea fans will fight you if you say it. Chelsea fans will fight you when you say something like that. But yeah, defensively, Wan-Bissaka is one of the best in the league, top three easily. I have a problem with the way Cunha is playing in this game. He's swinging from right to left, and Bruno Fernandez is supposed to be doing the same thing. So it feels like we don't know where to find both of them at any point in time. There's a lot of rotation. See, he's off again. He's running to striker position. Ahmad is sticking to the right. Cunha will go from left to right, playing in everybody's position. You can't have two people roaming. You need to have one roamer and others are playing position. He's back to the right again. Just like Trent. Yeah, just like Trent. Trent is a right back, supposedly, but he's a better passer in midfield and a better shot taker. Bruh, West Ham are too disciplined in this game. You wouldn't even know that they are third bottom the way they are playing. They're playing like they are in sixth or seventh position. Offside. Just like Trent, they played like this against Chelsea only in the first half. Second half they capitulated. Second half they went defense. They got the two goals. Second half they now went defensive. Brought in defenders, went defensive, and then Chelsea were able to get two goals and the winner. They were good in the first half against Chelsea. Second half they were awful. This Nuno, he goes defensive very quickly. If he gets a goal, he'll quickly go defensive. So I was even hoping he will get a goal so he can go defensive on us. How is Chelsea versus Leeds going? Chelsea winning Leeds 2-0. Everton Bournemouth 1-1. Tottenham losing to Newcastle. And I predicted Tottenham to win that game and they're busy losing. Shame on them. Chelsea lost predicted. Everton Bournemouth draw predicted. So condensed in the West Ham defense, man. There's no space anywhere. 39 minutes of West Ham are making it a very, very, very tight football game. We have possession, but no penetration. It needs to be faster if we're going to get around them. Everybody, all players behind the ball. No movement. Mbwemo is on the left, like I said. Luke Shaw is even in front of him at this point. Good football. Fernandez 1-2 with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw now is in the middle. Can he find a pass? He finds Ahmad. Ahmad whips the shot wide of the post. So risky from that. Did you hear me talk? Did you hear me talk? Risky from Dalo, but I was just like, Dalo is just, we've not talked about him since, and he doesn't like the fact that we've not talked about him in a negative way. He's been doing his job quietly. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to spoil everything. He wants to spoil everything. Risky. This is the second time he's trying to be smart with Somerville, and Somerville is getting the ball from him. Second time he's trying that nonsense. Palmer got a pen. So that's Palmer's second pen in 2 weeks. Oh well, third pen in the space of 4 days, actually. Excuse me. Damn, this match is everywhere is crowded. There's no space, even on this near side when they're trying to play intricate football. No space. West Ham are, I don't know what formation they're playing, but they have men on men everywhere. Carrick has swapped Mbwemo now to the right. Let's see if that's gonna help. Mbwemo wastes the pass, gives the ball away. So Shek on the ball. Wan Bissaka, Fernandez, Mavropanos, Somerville. Somebody stop that boy. We need to get the first goal in this game so that West Ham will come out and play. They are being too compact. Passing too good. They're not playing like the West Ham that are in 18th position. Oh, what's going on? Look at these boys. Neat, tidy, side to side passes. Trying to pull United out. Tottenham scored. Nice. Nobody's pressing with Bruno now. You guys should press now. Nice. Let's go. Win it upfield. This is the only way you can get at them. Cunha, don't waste time. Let's go. Imagine Casemiro is the person furthest upfield. That wasn't a good ball, Bruno. Imagine 3 touches in opponent's box for West Ham, 5 touches in opponent's box for United. That shows you the real lack of quality in this half in this game. Everybody's playing it too safe. I don't know how to say, but this was a boring half, honestly. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. That's halftime. Lead scored 2-1. Let me switch to that one and see what's going on there. This was a boring half of football, bro. Newcastle scored again 2-1. Bournemouth scored 2-1. Everton have a red card. Newcastle scored 3, Jacob Ramsey. Leeds 2-2. Leeds 2-2 Chelsea. But VAR is checking the goal. It was a scrappy goal. Yeah, we need some buffer, but there's still time. There's still a lot of time for Chelsea to win it. It's 20 minutes to go. The ball is all over the place. I want to see if the yeah, there's no this is a good goal. Nothing is not I can't see anything wrong. VAR are still checking the goal though. I think the goal has been given. 2-2. I wish if Leeds had scored maybe like in the 90th minute to make sense, but this they're scoring too early. They scored too early. They're giving Chelsea the time to regroup and get a goal. Anyway, we'll see. So United game. That was a boring. Thank God we have something to talk about in the halftime because that first half was boring as hell. There was actually no goal out action. We were starved of goal out action. Just Somerville's shot and Luke Shaw's shot that was cleared off the line. You see that thing I'm saying about pressure? I feel like there's pressure on the United players. They're not playing very freely. I don't know why this Oga put Mbuemo on the left. I don't know whether he put Mbuemo on the left to help defend against Bowen. But if that's this idea, then remove Cunha and put Sesko. Because it's as if we don't have a striker. Cunha is all over the place. He will not play as a top nine. So there's no target for us in the box. Mbuemo, at least when Mbuemo plays up front, he stretches the defense. Now Mbuemo is playing left. Cunha is roaming all over the place. Remove him and put Sesko. He should not start overthinking this thing. Oh, he should just play football. Hamza, who was your man of the first half? I don't think we have a man of the match for that first half. It was too chaotic. Has to be Maguire, right? For being for covering up for Dalot's mistakes twice and mopping up at the back because if everybody in front is just not doing anything right. Flop of the half is Dalot. Too many mistakes from him that first half. You're right. You're right. That would be. I mean, it was a very average half, but in a team of average performances, out. Yeah, you're right. Maguire was slightly better than the rest. If others scored 6.5 throughout, Dalot is probably getting a 5.5, and then Maguire gets like a 6.8 or something. For West Ham, I would say Somerville or Wan-Bissaka too. Yeah, Somerville got their only shot on target, and then Wan-Bissaka got their clearance off the line. Bowen has been doing well with the ball, running at the defense, giving them something to worry about. But I'm hoping Nuno will go defensive and remove Somerville. You always win against big clubs and lose to tiny clubs. Oh, shut up, man. Shut the hell up. Didn't we beat Fulham last week? Didn't we beat Tottenham? Tottenham are 15th. They're a small club. We beat them. Didn't we beat Fulham? Are they not a small club? Didn't we beat them? Shut up, man. No matter what we do, you people will always find a way to say something bad. Even with 4 straight wins in a row, you will still find a way to say something bad. You're looking for banter. Don't banter me, man. Leave it alone. And we've not even lost. Yet you're talking about a loss. 58 minutes on the clock, you're talking about loss. Next thing now, when United score, you disappear from the chat. We won't see you again. Chelsea tied and Bournemouth won. Beautiful. Love to hear that. Draw for Chelsea, win for Bournemouth. That means I got those 2 predictions wrong because I predicted Chelsea win and predicted Bournemouth draw. Carrick needs to act now. He shouldn't wait until it is too late to bring Sesko, remove Cunha. Cunha is not helping this match in any way. time, Sha, because at least United are not winning. Maybe Wish this was earlier, but not too disappointed. We clawed back a goal. Yeah. I've been saying it since. Get the ball in the box. I was saying it. I said it's not working. The intricate tiki taka is not working against this team. It's not working because they have too many men around the compact around the box. I've been saying it. Forget tiki taka. Just get the ball in the box. The 2 times we got the ball in the box in the last 5 minutes of the game, Zegzi almost scored. Then Sesko scored. If only they were doing that earlier, we would have gotten a goal early enough to be able to win this game. We played badly today. There's no sugarcoating it. We were poor. The best player we had on the pitch was Harry Maguire, and he even got the hamstring and left. Now he won't be available for the next game. We didn't. Yeah, we started this game too slowly. Fulham should have been a wake-up call since we lost a 2-goal lead. Fulham wasn't really a wake-up call because we started the game well and we outplayed Fulham. That was the thing that made them not feel like it was a full. But this is the real wake-up call because we almost lost today because of lackadaisical play. So this is the real wake-up call. The Fulham game wasn't a wake-up call because it was still good vibes. We scored 2 goals. We were winning. We were comfortable for most part of the game. And then we came back into it. So Fulham, we never really felt like we're going to lose that game. This game, it felt like we're going to lose this game today because we played poorly. We played poorly. Who else came in as a sub? Zirkzee came on. Sesko came on. I think those were the only 2, right? Yeah, those were the only 2 subs we had. Oh, Euro came on. Lenny Euro, I've forgotten. The one that even saved us several times. Bossman DKD channel. If you're not following, please follow, subscribe, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. So this is post-match review or post-match review of the Manchester United versus West Ham game. West Ham United just ended, and man, I don't even know what to say. United escaped. That's all I can say. We escaped. We survived. We escaped. One there. That was a close call. That was a very close call. This is not going to be a long analysis at all because I'm already kind of agitated. I was not happy with the way we played the first half. This is a wake-up call. Like Chivista said this is a wake-up call for United to show that it's not all going to be rosy. It's not going to be rosy all the time. And this was one of those games showing us that it's not going to be rosy all the time, but we have to learn to grind it out. So I'll take the positive from the fact that we grinded it out. Even though it wasn't rosy, it was a very tough game. West Ham defended very well. Big shout out to West Ham. Honestly, they came in and made this game feel so difficult. It wasn't West Ham didn't feel like a team in 18th position. I kept saying it throughout the game. 18th what? So like their last 3 wins or 4 wins in the past 5 games have not been a fluke. They've been playing very well. They played excellently today, defended compactly. In fact, it felt like they Thank you. God bless. Anyway, so it felt like they didn't feel like they were in 18th place at all. West Ham felt like they were in maybe 7th or 6th position. That's the way they were playing today. Very compact, very controlled. United had more possession, but it felt like West Ham had more penetration. Every time they had the ball, it felt like danger for United. United had only 1 shot on target in the first half, and that was from a corner kick that Luke Shaw directed goalwards, and Wan-Bissaka cleared it off the line. Of course, trust Wan-Bissaka to play out of his skin today. He's playing against Manchester United. Somerville was also amazing for West Ham. Bowen was one of their best players today. He worked so hard. He was like an extra defender, always helping Wan-Bissaka on that right side. Then another person was Malik Diouf. Malik Diouf at the left back. I'm here praising West Ham players. This is about United players, but I have to praise West Ham players first because they made it impossible for United to play today. I feel like that's the real reason this game ended this way, because West Ham were exceptional. United were poor by their standards, by their recent standards, but West Ham were exceptional today. Malik Diouf didn't let Amad Diallo play on the left back position. In midfield, Fernandez held that the West Ham Fernandez, not a United Fernandez, held the position down with Sushek. Then Bowen was defending for their life on the right. Somerville was torturing Dalot on the left. West Ham played well as a unit. Mavropanos and Disasi, heading everything out. But anyways, let's jump into the Man U player ratings for today. For me, we didn't play well at all. We didn't play well in the first half. It felt like we were too trepid. We were overthinking everything. I don't know why Carrick put Mbeumo on the left wing. Mbeumo was stuck out on the left wing, and Cunha was roaming. So it felt like Cunha and Bruno were both roaming into each other in the mid as a false 9 or 2 false 9s, and then Mbeumo was on the left. So I didn't quite understand the formation Carrick played today. I feel like he was overthinking it. He should have just simplified it. Let them play what they're used to playing, what they've been playing, with good vibes, and inshallah, Ahmad on the right, Cunha on the left. But Cunha refused to stay on the left, was always drifting inwards. So Mbeumo was now the one always on the left. So it felt like it was disjointed. We were trying to play tiki-taka, but because West Ham were too compact, tiki-taka wasn't working. And I was saying it from the first half. From the 30th minute, I said, Cunha is not going to work in a match like this. Take Cunha out, bring in. If you want Mbeumo to play on the left, take Cunha out, bring in Sesko, let him be the target man up front, and then Mbeumo can play on the left. Then Cunha goes out, Bruno plays through the middle. And we left Cunha on there for 67 minutes, and there was nothing. No shot on target, no shot off target, just the Luke Shaw one from the corner kick. Complete waste of 67 minutes before we now brought on Sesko, took off Cunha, and then started looking a bit threatening. So it was a very tough game. I'm glad we were able to get the draw at the death. Big shout out to Sesko for getting that goal at the end of the game. Zegzi came close 2 minutes before, but then Sesko got the goal in the 96th minute to spare our blushes and keep us in 4th position. Lamens made some amazing saves to keep us in the game. Honestly, he came out early to clear when West Ham had counter-attacks, punched out some corner kicks. So he was good. He didn't keep a clean sheet, hasn't managed to keep a clean sheet still for United away from home, I think, in the Premier League. So He gets a 6.5 today. Diogo Dalot was poor in the first half, kind of stepped up a little bit in the second half. Crescencio Somerville was cooking him a lot of times. So he gets a 5.9 for me. I don't think he was that good today. Harry Maguire was arguably our best player today, aside maybe Sesko, who got the goal. Harry Maguire was one of the best players today. Had to limp off the field due to an injury. Even when we got the goal, it didn't come from his side of the pitch. I think Luke Shaw was the one at fault for that goal for letting the ball bounce in the first place. 6.9 for me for Harry Maguire. I would say 7, but I don't think anybody on the Man U team deserves a 7 today. So Lisandro Martinez, 6.7. Luke Shaw, I feel like could have done better for that goal that we conceded. So he gets a 6.0 today. He wasn't good for me at all, even going forward. Casemiro worked tirelessly in midfield, but there's not a lot that we could have done. He had a goal that was chalked off because of offside. 6.6, and with Kobe 6.5 in midfield. Bruno went missing today as well. Amad Diallo, I think Malik Diop just tied Amad Diallo up. It made it very difficult for him to play. He tried to dribble, tried to get around Diop, but Diop was getting the better of him most of the time. Most of the time. There was nothing very incisive that came from Ahmad's side of the pitch. Then when he did get the chance to cross the ball, the 1 or 2 times he got the chance to cross the ball from the left, he overcrossed it. So I'm giving Ahmad a 6.2 today. Bruno wasn't great himself today. Lost the ball a few times when we were trying to build up ahead of steam to get a goal back. I felt like I was like, Bruno, take this ball wide, cross it in. We were trying to play intricate tiki-taka and we lost the ball. And I'm glad that Euro was there because when Bruno lost the ball, Euro was one who saved us. If not, it would have been 2-0 and wouldn't have been able to get back into the game at all. So Bruno for me today, 6.2, wasn't good enough. Cunha, just as bad as Luke Shaw, wasn't even in the game at all. 5.8. Brian Mbeumo got the assist. Didn't do much else aside that, but pressed and tried to create. 6.5 for me. Michael Carrick today. God save him. God save Michael Carrick, 6.5. And Benjamin Sesko because he got the goal. And I mean, besides the goal, he didn't really play well when he came on. I felt like he lost the ball 2 times in a very good position. But just having that focal point makes defenders scared. That's why I said, get him in the ball, get him on the ball, get him in the box. It will make the defenders scared and then create chances for people like Mbeumo and Ahmad to play. But Cunha was coming deep. Defenders had nobody to mark. That's why they were always chilling. They were very comfortable. But when you bring Sesko on, he keeps the two central defenders busy. Then they won't have time to go out to go and start disturbing Ahmad and Mbeumo. Anyway, Sesko gets a 6.8 for the winning goal. He should get a 7. Not hey, I say winning goal. Sorry, the equalizer. Who dash have winning goal? 7.0 for that equalizer. Joshua Zegzi, average, nothing great. Lenny Euro was another very good player today. Saved us a lot when we could have gone 2 or 3 goals down. First against Wilson and second against Adama Traore. So that's your rating for today. For the West Ham versus Manchester United game, that's your ratings. So those are the ratings for the Manchester United players. Sané Lamen, 6.5. Diogo Dalot, 5.9. One of the poorer players today. He wasn't very good. Got a yellow card and had to be taken off in the second half. Crescencio Somerville cooked him today. Yeah. Harry Maguire, 6.9. One of the better players today. Had to leave in the second half because of a hamstring injury, but he was mopping up everything, heading everything, clearing everything, defensively solid today. Lisandro Martinez was also defensively sound, made just 1 error. Luke Shaw made the error that led to the goal, hence his 6.0 rating. Could be lower, but aside that error, he had a pretty decent game. Martinez had a decent game too, 6.7. Casemiro and Kobe, they had time in midfield, but there was no space to push the ball forward to the strikers because of the way West Ham were playing very compact. So 6.6 and 6.5 for me for both of them. Casemiro had a goal disallowed for offside. He defended very well, helped the defense a lot in this game. Bruno Fernandes was not himself. He struggled to find space in the first half because it felt like him and Cunha were playing in the same position, and he was playing a false nine. So for me, he gets a 6.2 today. Amad Diallo, same thing. Malik Diop locked up Amad Diallo today. He couldn't do much for the team. Gets a 6.2 for me. Should even be a 6.1, but I'll give him 6.2 for effort. Matthews Cunha, worst player today, 5.8, roaming around the whole place, doing absolutely nothing. Got changed at 67 minutes for Sesko, which I was calling for to happen earlier because that would have helped us get back in the game earlier. Brandon Buemo gets a 6.5 for his assist, and Sesko gets a 7.0 for getting that clutch goal in the 97th minute to get us the draw. Joshua Zexi, 6.0. Lenny Euro, big shout out to him. He kept us in the game with 2 last-ditch saving tackles to get it. He gets a 6.9 for me today. And those are your ratings for Man United players versus West Ham. We stay 4th position with that draw. Chelsea drew, so we stay 4th. We could have gone 3rd today with a win, or we could have gone 5th with a loss. So we got the draw that keeps us in 4th place. Big shout out to all United fans. We didn't get the 5th win in a row, but it's okay. We learn from this and we build and we move. It's a great run of form. Still unbeaten for Michael Carrick. We'll do better next time. Big shout out to you all. God bless. Bossman talking to you. I'm out. All right, guys, I gotta go, and I will see you guys on the game stream much later. Let me go finish up the work. Jay, holla at you. I said, Cole, come on, maybe turn on the lights because it's getting late. I said, I know you're going to try to hang tough. What are you saying? You shouldn't hesitate. All right, guys, much love. Love you guys. Thanks. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. I'm out.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, and I forgot. Big shout out to Chiefy Star for spending the whole afternoon too here. Jay, big shout out to you. And all the haters that came in. Yeah, we ended up getting our draw. Bye.